It's time to go back in time. Back to reality. What's up, guys? I'm Shin here to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to chapter 196 of Sakamoto Days, which is known as, it's not on the first page. First page is a color page, though. Column color page, column fire cover page, but like color page, but still, it's not on the first page. But I'm still excited because we're finally going to get some backstory. Kind of going to get a look into the past of Prime Sakamoto. And not Prime Shin. Obviously, Prime Shin is current Shin, but like, hey, a young Shin. We're finally going to see. We're finally going to confirm if this man is caught a body. Because there seems to be some hot debate. Because I still don't get it. I don't get the end of last chapter if Shin's caught bodies before. That doesn't make any sense. He's already been a person who takes lives. Like, I don't get that. Maybe he means like again? Don't become one again? But I don't know. Last chapter was a little bit weird. It kind of opened up my headcanon that Shin hasn't caught a body yet. But like, let's not waste any more time and let's have a right into it. Editing me. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me. And keep it on me at all times. Any other fun fact. Look at how clean he looks, though. It's crazy that he's only 19 here. Like, he's only 19. And I forget... This would have to be after, right? I think it would have to be after the Rion and Uzuki incident, I'm pretty sure. I think so. I think, but I forget how far he is into his career. And I forget if he's already known as the strongest. That's the thing. The past timeline of Sakamoto Days isn't like perfectly laid out clearly in my head. I do need to give the series another reread. I do need to like take notes this time. I want to make sure I have all the timeline placements down. Because I'm assuming this has to be at least post the Rion event. Because the Rion event took place when they were in high school. And then I'm pretty sure they weren't actually missing. Uzuki and Rion weren't actually missing for that long. So I'm assuming the Uzuki event has already happened. But I don't know if he's known as the strongest by this point. Or this is pre his actual prime. This could just be young Sakamoto. He's only 19. But then again, I think current Sakamoto's only like 26, right? Because it's only like 7-year difference. Because he met his wife and then quickly had his kid once he got married. So like, I genuinely do not know the timeline. But still, calm young Sakamoto. Suzuki-sensei is really good with coloring. Honestly, they are one of my favorite colorists, if only for the fact they do such a good job with skin tones, shading, and balances between like the hair color, the outfits, and even like the deep opaque black he does here for the tie and for the coat. It works so well. Sakamoto's this all-consuming presence that they've shown very well in the coloring. Meanwhile, Shin's very disgruntled, very covered up. No, admit though, I guess that's meant to be bruises. But, oh, never mind. Even then, the coloring on Shin is really, really good here too. Interesting that he's wearing green. Then again, I think Shin is actually pretty commonly associated with green for some reason. I don't know why. But then again, also that's the color of the Sakamoto Days store. So like, maybe Shin inspired the Sakamoto Days store. But overall, very calm little W color cover page. Let's see. We even got more. Look at the. That actually is a kind of funky looking drawing of Nagama though. Why does it look a little funky to me? Oh, never mind. It's because his head is tilted. That's why I was like, his eye looks a little bit too low. It's because he's tilted slightly to the left. So that's why his eyes look a little bit unbalanced here. It looks like there's that slant there. But still a nice, calm, low picture of my goat. That's the thing. I like Nagamo so much. I just don't trust him. Is that bad? Like, I love him. He's one of my favorite characters that Suzuki-sensei has produced. I just don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And I don't think I can throw Nagamo that far. But oh, my W-mans. And Shishiba. He's pretty much a fan favorite. I will readily admit. It seems like Shishiba is almost, dare I say, next to Nagamo, the fan favorite of the Order cast. And I love him too. Is his... Oh, no, his scar's on the other side of his face. That's why we don't see it. But still, a calm, nice little color for him, too. I love the way his hammer's colored in. Even the detail on his knuckle. Man, I don't want to sit here forever and glaze Suzuki-sensei's coloring, but like... Or just Suzuki-sensei's art style. I feel like they get glazed a lot for just their action choreography, which I will admit, ever since it came out, basically, have been the best in Shonen Jump, and like, it's not even close. But still, even just how they do their character design and their detail evolving, they're so peak with it. But let's see. Today's Sakamoto Days. I was about to say Sakamoto Days, but no, Sakamoto Days. Chapter 196, first encounter. Interesting duo to get paired here. I mean, I guess these are like 4 major characters. But Shin, interesting, wearing the glove. He has actually worn that. Well, no, because the museum arc was right before this. So technically, this is technically a big part of Shin's kit. But I wonder if he'll ever actually start wielding it again now that he's got his massive amp. But I like the glove. Oh, the detail on the glove. Once again, oh man, he's just so good. And like, how do I explain it? because notably not professionally trained as an artist, just a guy who picked up a pencil one day and was like, "Oh, let me draw." But the thing I like the most about Suzuki Sensei and how they do extra detailing, especially in like color, but for something like this that's black and white, right? I love how all the individual ridges of each finger is shown by the different ways the light bounces off, and wherever there's absolute darkness, where the curves in the hand would be, you can tell where the glove scrunches up because of all the different reflection coming off. I love that. I love the different levels of shading and shadow, from Shin's hair covering some of his face to some where the angle and the light is coming from. It's just drawn really, really well. And Sakamoto's also drawn really, really well here too. Beautiful, beautiful. But enough glazing. Let's hop right into chapter 196, First Encounter. Oh, well, golly. He got 2 Spagooters pointed at him. 2 for 1 special. Let's see. Answer me, you snot-nosed. Oh, this is this guy. Answer me, you snot-nosed brat. What were you doing sneaking around here? Oh, interesting. So this may confirm, because someone did point out to me. I'm not sure if it was in the last review before that, but I forgot to mention it in the video. But someone had pointed out that maybe the main reason he needs to diff Tenkyu, and visibly Tenkyu isn't getting that much time to actually like engage and look with him, is because Haruma noticed that Shin may actually also be from Alkamar, just an escape kid. Because notably, he has powers, and while some of our casting crew, or some of the Alkamar kids do seem to have powers of some sort, they don't to the same degree that Shin has, so maybe he is just a failed experiment. We don't actually know that much about Shin's past. That's the thing. That's why this flashback arc is going to be interesting. I wonder if we're going to get more context for it, because we just knew he was experimented on as a kid, and now he has psychic powers. That's all we got. So maybe this will be more confirmation of that, and that would explain. But then again, why wouldn't Tenkyu recognize him? Maybe Tenkyu just didn't notice? Well, Haruma did notice, because Haruma was slain before like he could even say anything, or he wasn't even really able to ask Shin, "Hey, where are you from?" before something happened. I forget the context for why Haruma wasn't able to confirm. "Hey, you from Alkamar?" Let's see. What are you doing sneaking around here? Enough. Let's just ice him and be done with it. Oh, maybe. Oh, wait, so maybe these are the 2 guys wielding this Spagooters. We'll see. Oh yes, okay, but the lab. That's a lab, not necessarily orphanage. Let's see. I mean, maybe the orphanage was a lab. Let's see. It's been 4 years since I escaped the lab. Just when I finally thought I found a trail on him. Ooh, who's him? Who's him? Let's see. There's no way I'm gonna die here. Aw, and he's right. Let's see. Interesting. So 4 years. How old is he? I think Shin was said to be 13 though, so he escaped the lab at 9. I forget if we were already given that detail. Let's see. Get clammed up. Scared of the Spagooter? Sorry. I'm gonna keep calling this Spagooter. Let's see. How do I get out of this? Whatever, dude. So, all you assassins have some kind of weapon, huh? Yeah. In fact, let's see. Well, duh. I carry a Glock 17. I fight with just a knife. I'm a stun gun man myself. So wait! Well, that guy makes sense, carry a weapon. The Glock 17, I understand him, standard issue. Or no, I'm not sure standard issue. Fight with a knife, that's a little bit to like, don't be wrong. If I was like Takamura level, I'd run around with a sword or a bladed hand, but you just regular dude, I'm not getting up close. A stun gun though? I mean, unless you freaky with it, unless you stun gun him and then you start, But like, why? You're an assassin. Why do you have a stun gun? Let's see. Him. I'm gonna think of it. I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon on me today. Oh. That's not like, so I'm assuming, yeah, this is probably still Sakamoto in his early career. Unless he really was, maybe he was just immediately in his prime after high school. Because I forget how old is Hana. Because I know Sakamoto isn't even in his 30s yet. He just looks older when he's thick, but like he's still like in his like late 20s. So I actually don't know, how long was he considered the strongest of his time? Long enough that people remember him for it, but like still, I don't remember. Let's see. I'm gonna think of it. I don't have a weapon on me today. Huh? Ooh. Okay, Shin. He got the blade. Where'd you even get that, buddy? Oh, okay. I just went with a knife. He likely robbed this guy and then went straight for Sakamoto. He literally went for the worst combatant he could. He honestly should have taken the knife from the knife guy and gone for him. But all the people he had to attack, he had to attack the strongest in the room. Let's see. Huh? Hey, my knife! Hey, what are you doing, noob? I guess you know. Then again, I don't hear that phrase as often as I used to. I remember when I was younger, man. Noob was thrown around a lot, but now like you don't really hear it that often. At least I don't think. When's the last time I've been called a noob? Now ironically enough, I think like just the phrase "new guy" or like freshie, but even then I haven't heard freshie. So like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of touch, bro. You know, I'm old. What are you doing, you noob? Gee, thanks. A moron with no weapon? Go figure. Don't even try to resist. I can read exactly what you're... Why would you... characters in this universe are way too willing to explain their abilities. Well, maybe he says read as in like body language. He wasn't able to get on mine. But like, if I have a unique ability, or even if I have unique tech, right? Like, say I am just a sword wielder, but say like the trick is I throw my scabbard first, and then the sword... I'm not telling you that. I'm just gonna throw the scabbard. Gonna throw the scabbard and slash it anyway. I'm never explaining myself. But of course I get it, for reader's sake. But like, we know Shin's power. So I'm shocked that he would like give that away. But then again, he's young. He's what, like 14? Or 13? I forget how old he is in this chapter, but he's very young. Let's see. I can read exactly what you're... Oh, oh my. I like the creativity though. I do like the creativity. Ah, wow. But that's smart too. So ultimately, Sakamoto would reach out with his right, grab Shin's hair, and then grab his hand, and then just essentially he'd cross arms, which would immediately make Shin off himself. That's smart. Especially considering Shin. Well, hold on. Since I suck at biology. Let me hang out in a book reading Googler. Hold on. Think. Is the jugular on both sides of your neck? I think it's only just one, right? Jugular. Wait, there it is. On the left or right? Ah, okay, so yeah, you do have two jugular veins. There are jugular veins on both your left and right side of your neck. So yeah, ultimately, by literally Sakamoto just grabbing and yanking, he would immediately cut Shin's jugular and he'd bleed out. And that depends on if he doesn't just like pull as hard as possible, because Sakamoto is more than... He likely at this point, even while he's still young, or maybe not in his prime yet, he probably could very easily just pull somebody hard enough to remove their head with a knife they're holding. As long as their own grip doesn't falter, I could see it. Let's see. Oh, and that's nice. That's a calm little, ironically enough, inverse foreshadowing to when Shin would consistently see images of Sakamoto being violent with him in the future. I'm dead? Huh? I didn't even do anything. Sakamoto's like, I mean, I'm glad to have diffed you, but like, I didn't even... I ain't even moved, dog. That actually is bad. Imagine that would kind of suck having ESP. If you like, it's useful in the sense that you can know if someone has negative intent towards you. But like, if you get overwhelmed by that, like you're just walking down the street and someone's like, I want to slaughter this person who I just walked by. You're probably like, what? It'd be hard to hide your reactions as someone who could read minds. Because like, even the most casual thoughts can catch people off guard. Can you imagine how freaky some people are on a consistent basis? Imagine the images. It doesn't even get like visual images, because it looks like when Shin reads a mind, he gets he doesn't get like word. He can get words, but like this is a whole image. And he always gets it to Sakamoto, so maybe it's a Sakamoto specific thing. Maybe Sakamoto is just a visual thinker and not necessarily a line based thinker. Because there are people who think differently. Like I personally, whenever I think of things, I can like imagine the images and I can imagine people's voices. That's why whenever I do any of my imitations, I specifically like play the voice clip that I'm referencing in my head, then I go to replicate it with my own vocal cords. But a friend of mine, my best friend, he doesn't have any of that. He does not know what I look like. If I'm not standing directly in front of him, apparently he cannot pull up an image of what I look like. Even though right now, like, even though he's not here in front of me, I can visualize him. It's not like he doesn't have object permanence. He knows that I exist, but like, he doesn't know what I look like. He doesn't know what his parents look like unless he's looking directly at them. His brain does not work that way. His brain runs in like lines of code. It's effective. He has better memory than I do, but like, it's a different way of thinking. So maybe it's different like that. Maybe Sakamoto's a visual thinker and there are people who are line-based thinkers and sound-based thinkers. So maybe Shin gets different information every time, but still, regardless, seems like it can be pretty dangerous. I didn't even do anything. Hey, what'd the noob just pull?
I didn't catch it.
I'll dispose of him. Lend me a body bag. Whoa. Okay. Obviously he's not gonna do that though. Let's see. There's something fishy about that new guy. But is Sakamoto the new guy? Yeah, so this has to be early on in his career. He must have like just graduated or something. Ugh, never mind. Alright. Okay, interesting. When a guy's that tough, you don't question him. Yo, Sakamoto. Oh, wait, who said that? Oh. There's something fishy about that new guy. Never mind. When a guy's that tough, you don't question him. Yeah, like there's a like. I always believe know your limits. Know them, because other people do, or other people will very, very quickly remind you of what those limits are. It can get tragic, pneumatic, automatic. Trust me. Let's see. When a guy's that tough, you don't question him. Yo, Sakamoto, how's it going? I infiltrated the group. Didn't get in a fight, did you? Sakamoto's like, oh, okay, so that's why they were all on the cover page. So they're all going to be involved in this backstory. Interesting. So is this presumably, yeah, because I think this is too soon, or no, it's like later than when Amane has the memory of his father slaying his mother. So like, presumably this is after Yotsumura has defected from the order thanks to, his whole situation. Let's see. Yo, Sakamoto, how's it going? I infiltrated the group. Didn't get in a fight, did you? Nope. Actually, technically he didn't. He almost got a hit, but like, he was fine. Did you know that Shishiba hates oh darn. You know that Shishiba hates onions? I stuck some chiliapin? Chiliapin? I've never heard of it. It's probably just some onion sauce. I stuck some chiliapin sauce in his food and he spat it right out. You ever pull that again? Wait, no. I don't have a bev near me. I don't have my water jug filled. I need to go wash that and refill it before the next recording. But you ever pull that? No, that's. I infiltrated the group. I guess it can work for Shishiba. Well, but then again, I feel like he does look a bit younger than he is. So let me see if I can give him a slightly higher voice. You ever pull that? No, I'll stick with his old voice. You ever pull that again and you're seriously dead meat? I don't think. Sorry, Shishiba. Personally, I don't think you're built like that. I don't think you're taking Agua. Let's see. If that's it, I'm hanging up. Oh, wait, no. Oh, never mind. So Yotsumura still is the leader of the order. Okay. Mr. Yotsumura says to confirm your mission. Whatever. Target's a former JA member. He's guilty of leaking classified information. He's hiding somewhere in the city. Find him and ice him, right? Yes, indeed. I'll start by hitting up the regular shady groups. Sounds good. Don't be too obvious. That is true. And then again, like, so this really must be early in the career. Yotsumura's still around, so he hasn't defected or done anything yet. Shishiba's here, still looking younger. Nagamo's still around. Shin just got freed. So this is further in the past because Yotsumura's still leading and stuff like that. So I wonder where did Oki come from? Is he a member of the order right now? Or does he come in later? Because he's the current leader. So I don't know. Well, but maybe Oki was implemented by, what's his name? Chairman Zuki's older brother, Asaki. Maybe he was implemented by him as the leader, but I don't know. Let's see. Sounds good. Don't be too obvious. Huh? In the body bag. Wait. Wasn't I? Huh? I'm not dead. Yikes! You're that guy who... Hey. Why'd you target me back there? Oh, because you didn't have a weapon. It's those who are without weapons that are typically the most dangerous. Well, I'm kidding. Well, no, I'm kidding. Depending on the weapon, a guy with no strength or training at all can be very, very dangerous. Let's see. How'd you know? I can read my... He's young. If I had that power, it's this. Yeah, he's young. Ladies and gentlemen, never tell your tech. Like that's like me running into a fighting game tournament and being like, hey, I always go for the high first, and then I'll test you with the lows if the high fails. Like what? Well, no, I guess it's different, right? It's not really an easy fighting game equivalent. It's like giving, because you can't like give up combos. You can tell somebody, oh, I do down left right blah blah blah. You can like say a whole combo to somebody, but like they wouldn't know what that means. Maybe you tell your block string. I don't know, but why would you say that shit? I can read minds, including what you're thinking right now. He can read minds. So he just tells everybody this. How freaky and creepy. Here's the part where you freak out, jerk face. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess like that's the thing. To someone like Sakamoto, that doesn't matter. Like, you can't diff him. You can't. Also, Sakamoto's just a relatively simple-minded dude. He's not like Naruto, where like well, he's not Goku, where he's like really battle smart, but ultimately generally stupid. Like, no, Sakamoto is just like a regular dude in terms of intelligence, but also in terms of like battle, I guess it doesn't really matter to him. Like, oh, cool, unique ability. I know a whole bunch of people with unique ability. Like, my best friend could transform. The other person could like see sight lines that immediately led to death. Well, then again, I wonder, is she still alive? No way she's still alive. She's got to get out by this point, I think, just based on the time of the flashback. Like, ultimately, like, he's run into his fair share of crazy abilities and unique powers and unique skill sets. Yeah, so probably reading minds, well, it's unique. It is like the first. I mean, does Rial's ability count as a superpower? Maybe it does. Maybe it does. It's hard to, because like, does she ever explain to people? Does she? I forget if she tells someone like, oh, by the way, I like see these pathways to killing. But it could just be like a perception thing. I guess this is like the first official superpower he's encountered. Because even like the poison guy didn't really have a superpower. He just leaked it out of his body. He incubated it himself and leaked it, which hypothetically could be possible. Same with the lucky spirit guy. But this could be the first superpower he's legitimately encountered. But he's encountered things so close to superpowers that probably doesn't matter to him. Huh? What's with this guy? He's not freaked out by having his mind read? And someone came up to me and said, I can read your mind, and be like, oh, baconator. I just looped that thought on end and just see like, and see the reaction. I'd be like, why are you thinking about baconators? And I was just like, the first thing that came to mind. I haven't had one in a minute, but it just came to mind. Let's see. Well, anyway, you made a good choice. I'll scram. Oh, yeah. So yeah, even while he's in his much more ruthless, ice him state, he's like, I'm not gonna randomly off a kid. there's no point. I'm not gonna randomly attack a kid. I'll scram. Shut up! You're just a dirty assassin. You can't boss me around. He just saved your life, buckaroo. Very much, he just saved your life. But then again, this is a very young, fresh out, no social training shit. So it makes perfect sense that he's like, I'm him. Don't disrespect me. Even though he's very easy to disrespect. Go to the cops. I'll take care of you. Kids like you don't last long in these circles. That is true. Shut up! I'm looking for some. Ooh, he said him. Uzuki. But no, he's seen Uzuki before, so I don't know. Could Shin be the younger brother? No, that'd be way too. No, I mean, maybe. Now that oh no, but then again, no, they have different hair colors. Shin's blonde, Suzuki has gray hair. But maybe. Let's see. I've been searching all alone for years. Thank you, Shin, for your backstory. Is that so? Well, hope you find them. Someone was like, I do not care. Let's see. Ever since I was 6. So he's like 9? Wait, no, 4 years. So is he 10? I thought he was like 13. Maybe I need to give him an even younger voice. Ever since I was 6, I almost died lots of times. Oh yeah? What's with this guy? I can't get his attention. No matter how hard I try. It's so annoying. I mean, like, no, because I always try to engage. If someone's ever trying to communicate with me, I always do try to engage. But if I am tired, I definitely tired or focused on something else. I will immediately just turn to yeah, okay, that's crazy, bro. That's why. And like, all of it, the brain do shut down occasionally where it's like, perform the automatic response that still shows engagement even though we are not engaged. I've done it before. I've done it at work all the time too, where it's like I'm focused on like trying to take care of a completely different issue, and a coworker will come and talk to me. I'll be like, yeah, okay, man, that's wild. Don't worry, maybe the boss will fix it. Oh, you need something like they will. Sometimes people will have to actually be like, pencil, I need you to actively engage. I'm like, oh well, my bad. Let's see. It's so annoying. Oh, okay, yeah, but look, Sakamoto's focused on something else. Huh? What is it? Are they here? Shin's like, all right, fine. If I can't get your attention to traditionally, let me see if I can help. What is it? Are they your target? Hey, you're still here? Get lost. Well, you could have left them somewhere else. You didn't leave them on the roof with you. But then again, I guess he's a man on a mission. You're still here? Get lost already. Hey, morons! Over here! Sakamoto. It extends too. You can just hit him with this. I don't even mind, bro. Like do what you need to do. He's asking for it. They're like, no, what? You little snitch! I want to beat you with a brick. Let's see. Over here! Huh? An enemy? What gang are they from? Slaughter them! Good luck. Shin definitely never caught a body before, dog. There's no way he caught a body. Huh? There he is! Kill him! Oh, come on. Sakamoto's like, I could have handled it this way, but I just really didn't want to. Interesting, though. It's very interesting to see Sakamoto do subterfuge. Because, like, he's always kind of been implied to just be, like, a brute force, take it head on, no matter what kind of guy. But maybe he's probably on orders. But still, it's very interesting to see him be, like, casual and subtle with things. Let's see. Ha ha ha! Oh, so what happened? He has that realization? The files I found in the lab. 13 years ago, a man called Sakamoto left me at the lab as a baby and disappeared. 13. So he is 13. He is 13. So wait. So he escaped the lab 4 years ago. So I guess maybe in the experiments he almost died a bunch. Because if he was left at the lab as a baby, Sakamoto, is he my father? Well, even if he is, he clearly didn't care about you. He left you in a lab. Well, maybe. No, he left you in a lab. He did not care about you, bro. But, interesting. Sakamoto. And, well, actually, so I wonder where he got his last name from then. Because his name is Shin Asakura, I'm pretty sure, right? So where did he get that name? Hold on. Let me double check. I think it's Shin Asakura. Yeah, Shin Asakura. So I wonder where he got that name from then. If he was an orphan named Shin, maybe that was his name in the lab? Huh. Because Tatsuku Ando, that's not Asakura anywhere. I was like, is he my father? Oh. It's okay. The reason nobody accepts me is because we're not connected by blood. It's probably because you keep telling people you can read their mind. It's probably that, not necessarily the fact that you are connected by. I mean, that doesn't hurt, or it wouldn't hurt to be connected by blood. But like, and of course, it's because I come from a very large family. I do not know all my direct relatives. You could, and in fact, I think it's kind of impossible if you were to gather at least even just one side of my family. Being completely honest, considering how many cousins I have, and I'm not even talking like first cousins wise. I don't know all of them. I genuinely don't. I could not name all of them and meet all of my first cousins. As in, like, we share the exact same grandparent. And, like, they're my direct blood. Like, I don't know. Or aunt or uncle. Like, I don't know. I don't know them all. We're all connected by blood. We have the same direct ancestor. Not 3 generations back, 4 no, like 2 generations back. We have the exact same grandfather. And I still don't know them all. So, like, a blood connection helps. Don't get me wrong. And a direct blood connection even better. Yeah, you know, like, I love my dad. Don't get me wrong. I love him. Cool pops. But doesn't always mean that that's the answer or the key. It really isn't. Some of the best bonds I have are people who were sisters from other misters and brothers from other mothers. But then again, he's so young, he probably just can't even realize that. Can't conceptualize it. Especially as a kid who was raised in a lab. Let's see. If I found my real father, I bet he'd... Hey, you're with that guy with the glasses. Yeah. Oh, wow. Are you so shocked? Are you so confused? Are you so bamboo? Oh, wait, no. These are the guys from the beginning of the chapter, I'm pretty sure, right? Right. Yeah, these are the guys from the beginning of the chapter. These aren't the guys he just tipped off. I was like, you were that guy with the glasses. Huh? No. Well, you come back with us to the office. Oh, quite nettled. Oh, maybe these are different guys. Oh my. See, like, the thing that always blows me away is that in order to do this, he needs to land with that amount of force. Like, notably, he needs to land with the amount of force and intention to shatter a car. Like, he's not just heavy. Sakamoto is probably... He's a tall dude. So let's say at his heaviest, he's 240, which he's definitely not. Like, he's way too lean and muscular to be, like, 240. But even if you were to drop, like, 240 on a car, it would dent the car. But he, like, bends and shatters and breaks the car itself. He's landing and forcing his feet down and his hand down with that much force to shatter the car. What on earth, man? Like, why do you do this? Let's see. Get down. Ah, so cool. So that's how he uses his psychic abilities to warn him preemptively before he attacks. Oh, my word. Oh, so he shattered the car. So the thing is, did he throw these? Or was this just the result of him hitting the car that hard? He ducks. Yeah, those are 2 dead men. Those are two dead men, dog. Boom. Because he really can read minds. Darn. Body bag. Whoa. This guy's tough. Yeah. You don't say. Let's see. Wait. What if I was lying? I'd also be dead. Oh, well, yeah. No, duh. Well, why would you lie? And, well, kids. But still, interesting. So he, though, you know what, though? I can see how that's a specific difference and or de-evolution in the case of our modern Sakamoto, but technically an evolution in terms of refinement and finesse. If this truly is him landing on the car with the intent of using those pieces from the force redirection, that is very impressive skill-wise. To launch off the license plates specifically and one tire alone. Well, actually, no. It looks like he threw him. It does look like he threw, though, maybe? Because nothing else falls off the car. So maybe it is he landed, grabbed the license plate, and then a tire then threw it. Because if it was truly the explosion, where's the other tire? Or, like, the other pieces of everything? Let's see. What if I was lying? I'd also be dead. He does not care. And with the J... Oh, okay, so he's an innocent. Oh, never mind. So I thought he had off these guys. The guy had a license plate in his head. And he got hit by a whole tire. I thought these guys were dead, but no, he's alive. With the JAA. On a mission to ice a certain man. Oh, probably Tatsuya. I bet. Let's see. You try to cover for him, and I'll kill you. Ugh. The JA's got a direct target. Who is it? Yeah, of course. Tatsuku Ando. Do you know Tatsuku Ando? The former JA researcher. That's my dad's name. He may even be your father. You never know. Huh? Never heard of him. Let's see if I can jog your memory. He's like, I will break. I will Batman you. Every bone in your body will be sacrificed until you speak. Let's see if I can jog your memory. Wait! He really doesn't know. Yep. If I stick with this assassin, I'll find my dad. Hey, I have an idea. Take me with you on your mission. I'll help you find your target. I'll use this guy. Okay. All right. Whoa. What happened? But all right. So this is the introduction. So we are gonna have a nice, decent. Poor Tenki, man. He's bleeding out as we speak. But we are gonna have a nice, decent, calm little flashback arc. I can see this being in possibly 3, 4, 5 chapters. A nice, calm little arc. Seeing the early days of Sakamoto and Shin, and probably them evolving into their initial separation into Sakamoto's retirement. Very, very interesting. I like it though. It's interesting seeing how brash and bold and out front Shin was with his abilities before, seeing his earlier mentality and setting up like a future interaction that would be common between him and Sakamoto with the mind reading into instant death combo. Except Shin, unlike in the future where he's able to handle it and just be like, dude, did you try to kill me in your mind? Now he's so young and inexperienced that he literally passes out simply from the idea of dying that he reads from Sakamoto's mind. Seeing Sakamoto's mentality and how it's different from before is also really, really interesting. He's playing much more covert than he does in the future. He's a lot calmer. He seems to be a lot more analytical and patient than he seems to be in the future. And you can see that, how Shin gets in the way of that. Shin's more playful nature as a more childish kid also makes sense. It's a really good characterization for a younger Shin. And setting up Tatsuku Ando, his hypothetical biological father, but a guy who left him at a research station or in a lab where Shin was tortured for years to unlock his psychic abilities. That's all very interesting. I'm interested to see Tatsuku Ando and determine whether or not that's actually his real name. And I'm also interested to see where Shin got the last name Asakura from. I was assuming that's going to be explained here because I have no idea where else it would be explained, considering that's not his father or father's quote unquote name. Unless maybe he took it from his mother, whose name was Asakura. But regardless, let's get on W chapter. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please do me a favor and leave brand new bonds, BNB, brand new bonds, in the comment section down below. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that little notification bell so you do not miss out on and videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month to get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You can also now become a member to the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of those perks will include the live reactions to every single series I happen to review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, or 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Brandon Payne, Glacier XC, G Prosper, Planet Crone, and Zeta. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kirai Void, Kevin Encarnacion, Igneal Lind, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our ink tier patrons: Fine, Austin Wimberly, A Uchiha, Yuki Ally, and Carlo Alaimo. Then I'd like to give a gargantuan thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. And then I'd like to give a big old gargantuan thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Overlord Zero, Waki Munoz, and Idemokami. And I'd like to give a legendary, top of the line, sublime, sweet mother of mercy, super slopping, juicy scrumdiddlyumptious thank you to our That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.